How do you what do you attribute the fact that you guys won 8 straight against Minnesota to?
I think just our preparation week in and week out. No matter who we're playing, we're always gonna prepare to the best of our ability. And I think that's just how our team is wired, and that's our culture at Iowa. We want to prepare every week like it's our last. So I mean, I think Coach Parker takes a lot of pride in that as well on the defensive side.
What's going through your mind as Minnesota's driving in the fourth quarter there? And they keep handing it to Mo Ibrahim, and he's getting a couple of yards and a couple of yards. Is there does doubt creep in at all at a moment like that?
I mean, at that point, you just got to keep fighting, and anything can happen, as we saw, in that last drive. So I mean, when that's happening, you just gotta keep putting your foot forward and trying to get a stop, and luckily we did.
The way that the regular season ended last season against Nebraska, is that something you use as motivation going into this season? That's something that you just say, okay, it was the past and we're moving forward. Like, how do you kind of approach it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Obviously, it sucked not being out there, but you kind of got to put it in the past and start to focus on this season as a new 2023 team. So yeah, I guess it's a little bit about both. It motivates me, and I kind of got to forget about it and focus on this season and what I can do to be better.
Was there a time last year where it seemed like you guys could conjure up a turnover on demand to keep winning the games?
I don't know about on demand, but it was a lot of fun, playing on that defense, and it is year in and year out. I know for guys who've come before me, but as long as Coach Parker puts us in the right position each and every game, and he knows the game better than anyone else, I think. So I mean, we take a lot of pride in turnovers and forcing them however we can.
I've read some fans compare your game technique-wise and such to DeJean Sanders. I was just curious. I know that goes way back for you, but is he randomly someone you admired at all or watched something?
Yeah, I've watched his highlights. I think a lot of people have watched his highlights. He was talented on in the return game and as well on the defensive side of the ball. So I mean, he's someone I think a lot of guys look up to.
I know you won't play him this year unless it's a bowl or something, but is it kind of fun to hear about some of the things going on in Colorado too?
Yeah, it's cool. Obviously, they're taking advantage of everything they can. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but he seems to have them in the right direction.
Two really easy questions right here. 3 pick sixes. What does that mean to you to know that you can take it to the house all the time?
I can tell you it's a lot of fun to do that and have the ball in your hands as a defensive player whenever you can. So any chance I get the opportunity to help our team, it's a lot of fun.
Cooper, I'm sure.
You were obviously a big athlete in high school. How does that translate on the football field, playing all these other sports?
Yeah, I think all the other sports help with playing football, just like football complements those sports as well. So I think that's what's helped me the most is playing all those other sports and many other kids from my area as well. I know they're multi-sport athletes, so I think that's helped them as well.
Give me a shout out right here, Cooper.
What's that?
What's family mean to you?
Family? My family I know means a lot to me. They've supported me in everything I've done up to this point, and I know they'll continue to support me no matter what, and I can't thank them enough for that.
Just the type of person you are, who instilled those kind of traits in you? What's important? How to treat other people.
Yeah, I think that goes back to my parents. I think they've taught me that at a young age, always to stay humble and give props when props are due, and as well as at the University of Iowa under Coach Ferentz, that's something he stresses. So I mean, I give them all the credit.
Cooper, you've had, I'm sure, a ton of questions about the high expectations for you going into the season, the preseason accolades, all of that. Just what do you make of it in general?
I mean, it's the preseason, so I mean everybody's 0-0, so I mean it doesn't mean a whole lot. I want to go out and prove that I can do it, during the season. So that's what I've been focused on. You can't worry too much about that right now. You just got to focus on week 1 and what I can do in this camp to help our team get better.
Does it motivate you?
Yeah, I mean it definitely does motivate me. But it's cool to see. I mean, like I said, I'm just focused on trying to help our team win in any way I can.
Cooper, you and Jay and Luke, you guys weren't starters last year. Now you're representing the team as the faces of the Hawkeye program. What does that say about just, I guess, the coaching staff and the ability to put you guys in the position you're in?
Yeah, I think we have a next man in mentality at Iowa, and we try to prepare everybody like they're a starter. I think that's what's helped us all throughout our careers here. And it'll continue to help players as they move along in our program.
Cooper, you came in as a high-level athlete, but bring in, a guy like Coach Parker in on your athletic ability. How much did he help bring that out of you?
Yeah, he helped a lot. Obviously, I didn't know much about playing defensive back, especially at this level coming in. I played a little bit in high school, but I was really just roaming the middle of the field. So he's really helped out with all the detailed things, playing defensive back, playing safety, playing corner, all those different positions. So I can't thank him enough for how much he's helped me grow as a player and how much he'll continue to help.
And coming in from small town Iowa now to Indianapolis, Big Ten Media Days.
And you both.
Yeah, right. And then with these preseason accolades too, is it all overwhelming? And what do you make of it?
I mean, I try not to pay too much attention to it. It's a great opportunity to be here and to be able to represent the University of Iowa, a university that's given so much to me as a person and as a player. So it's cool to be here to represent them along with Jay and Luke and Coach Ferentz. So I'm thrilled to be here and honored.
Growing up was there some time you remember that you realized you had something special athletically? Like you did something that you kind of open your own eyes, or like you realize okay, you can go somewhere with sports?
I don't know if I ever really sat back and just realized it, just because I feel like it's always been like a mentality where you just continue to try and get better and to do things, do more things athletically in whatever sport. So
Thanks, cool.
perfect.